Howdy, folks. Welcome to DFW. This is Rass again, and the questions that I'm getting, we're going to take a look at the Blazon for my wife's K39, which they're not right, but it's the same process. I open the chest, so checking the items, click on Blazon, and there's 173 of them. So there's a higher chance that we could find some good shit in here instead of a bunch of scrap. All right, we'll start with the barracks. Start with ground HP. This one has ground HP good, helps the wall. Again, it's a sacrifice set. Defending enemy mounted troop attack, minus 25%. Down at the bottom says sacrifice set. When defending enemy range troop defense, minus 25%. And then defending ground troop attack, defense, and HP. A little note on why do the ground first, especially on a K39. And as you grow into a K39, I'm going to click train. And we'll go over to the T14s. That HP buff right there, 92,273. You'll see down at the bottom where it says HP. And then defense, 48,066. Compare that to any other troop type. Let me pull up range troops. Damn. Okay. The HP and defense of a range troop versus a ground troop is low. Like exponential, well, not exponentially, but a lot lower. Let's go to a mounted troop. T14 mounted troops. Okay, defense and HP are lower than ground. Siege is lower than anything else. I'm not even going to waste time looking at it. So, if you do math by percents, ground defense and HP will grow more by any percentage buff. So you're doing more with your time doing ground defense and HP. So always start there to help the wall. This is for defensive purposes. Okay. Ground HP and attacking ground troop HP, in rally ground troop HP. Okay. Those three things you'll do with ground troops, but that doesn't help your wall. The attacking ground troop HP and in rally ground troop HP. So let's see what we got to change it. Just a set, wrong set, just a set, wrong set. Sacrifice. Ground troop HP on monsters. That's trash. We're going to get it out of there. Ground troop HP on monsters. That's trash. We're going to get it out of there. Ground troop load. That's trash. We're going to get it out of there. Attacking ground troop HP. Training capacity. That's trash. We're going to get it out of there. In rally ground troop HP, that's trash. We're going to get it out of there. Training capacity, that's trash. We're going to get it out of there. HP, attacking ground troop HP. Probably going to end me up right back where I'm at, so I don't see anything here. Training capacity, HP on monsters, that's scrap. We're going to get it out of there. Same process as before. Okay. So nothing that I'm going to want to keep for later. So let's go to this one. This one has 2 ground troop HPs and a defending ground troop HP. That's good. We got it to level 15 and reinforcing, well, we'll keep it depending on what we can do with the other one. So I'm not really trying to change that one today, but let's look through. There's nothing. Okay. Now we have here, we have 2 defending ground troop attacks. Now, in rally ground troop attack and training capacity, we certainly don't want. So this one is going to get trashed. Let's see what we've got. All of that's just a set. Let's see what we could replace it with. Defending attack, attacking attack. The attacking attack does not help the wall. Ground troop load, scrap. We're going to get it out of there. Load, scrap, we're going to get it out of there. On monsters, we're going to get it out of there. On monsters, that's all trash. So let's see what this is. Load, that's trash. That might be useful, but I'm not going to lock it. Okay. Being real picky about what we keep. Okay, load, attack and attack. That's trash. Training capacity, that's trash. Load, that's trash. On monsters, that's trash. It's not what I'm going to want for either set. So we don't have nothing over here. This has 2 defending ground troop attacks. That helps the wall. The attacking attack, well, it's better to make an attack set if you're going to be attacking and swap them. That gives you more buff. But I guess this does kind of save time, but that's 2 slots. That's 23% points you could add to the wall. Makes a big difference. All right, so there's a lot of sacrifice pieces. Defending ground troop attack, that's exactly what I want. So what we're going to do, we're going to unlock this top one. We're going to change to this one. Defending ground troop attack twice. Now we're going to go find, it'll be down at the bottom at level 15. It'll put you up to 13. That's a gamble. In rally ground troop attack. That ain't really what I want, so we're about as good as we were defending the wall before. Alright. Sometimes they fucking disappoint you. Well, it's at level 13. If it pops a defending ground troop attack or a regular ground troop attack at 15, then it might be worth it, but odds are it won't be. There's so many other things it could be, so this one is going to get scrapped for the next one. I'm trying to have 3 lines of defending ground troop attack or just regular ground troop attack. Both of them help the wall. So this didn't give us it's a frustrating process. Going to have you want to throw the fucking phone. It takes forever, but as far as helping the wall, we're no worse off than we was. So, all right, see what else we got. Reinforcing, that's scrap. We're going to get rid of it. It's wrong set. That would be perfect if it was a justice set. I'd lock it. On monsters, that's scrap. Now that one would be one that I would lock and use, but it's the justice set. That's for attacking. Ground troop load, that's scrap. Okay, let's go see. Now here we got 2 defending ground troop defense. That's good. Reinforcing and load, we want to get rid of that, so let's see what we got. In rally, reinforcing, not what I'm looking for. On monsters, that's scrap. In rally, that's not what I'm looking for. That's what else we got? Monsters, scrap. Reinforcing ground troop defense, that's not bad, but it's not what we want. On monsters, that's scrap. Training capacity, that's scrap. Training capacity, that's scrap. Training capacity, that's scrap. On monsters, that's scrap. All that's scrap. We ain't got nothing to replace this. It's the same process. Now this one was great up to level 15. Ground troop defense, and defending ground troop defense. That's good for the wall. That's great. And it popped defense on monsters at level 15. So let's see what we've got to replace it. Ground troop defense. Both of them. Ground troop training capacity. Okay, so what we're going to do... yeah, we're going to take a gamble here. We'll know immediately. Okay, ground troop defense. Now we're going to change it. Damn it. Okay. Wrong button. All right, now upgrade. It's going to be down at the bottom. We're going to find this one and upgrade it to 13. Ground troop defense on monsters. It fucked me over good. Well, I'm trying to get greedy there. I should have kept the last one. Shouldn't have fucked with it. Now my defense is worse. All right. Well, okay. That's all of them. They're all scrap. So we're going to go over to the siege for defense. It's the same long, boring process. But for this one's defense, well, let's take a look at the refines here. This is a high-tier defense. And it's not finished. So we got Leonidas with full specialties. That's ground HP and attack. This is ground attack, ground HP. He's ground general. He buffs ground. And you'll notice that Boudica, she buffs ground too, ground HP. And so these here, ground HP refines, one for siege. Now the attacks are all siege. But the rest of them are pretty well ground HP. Then we got the Thieves Dragon. That Thieves Dragon's ground HP, 3 of them. Siege Machine Attack, 1. Then the talents are In-City Siege Machine Attack and ground HP. So we're buffing the shit out of In-City Siege Machine Attack and ground HP. That's our defensive scheme. Because the generals already give you a lot of it, so we just threw a bunch of shit behind it. This has taken rallies, and it doesn't have a T1 wall or flat refines for it. That one right there is what you're shooting for. Like, I don't care what that pops at 15. I'm going to keep it. So it's the wrong set, but it's just good, so we're going to keep it. Now, this one already has 3 of what we want, 1 thing we don't want, but it's high. So we're going to push this one to 15 and see what it does. Select all my grounds because they're scrap. All of them scrap. We done sifted through them. They're all scrap. See if that'll get this one to 15. And hopefully it pops another Siege Machine Attack or defending Siege Machine Attack. And then I'll just have the wrong set and lose a set buff. But ideally it would be the right set. Hope you see what we're shooting for. At this point, I've repeated myself enough and showed everyone enough between the 2 videos what we do and what we're shooting for. And eventually, you get something that looks like a refined out general with your Blazon set. That only gets us to level 11. Oh well, it gets all that higher. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You get the process if you've watched the first video, so I don't bore you to death. All right, y'all have a good one.